As Ukrainian refugees travel to the smallest and poorest country in Europe for safety, a local nonprofit says it's doing what it can to support them. 6 News reporter Kyle Macon is here now with more on the group's concerns as the war overseas seems far from over.
Shamir, Friends of Moldova out of Okemos, says it's supporting Ukrainian refugees in their time of need. Moldova reports that they have taken in more than 500,000 refugees since the outbreak of the war. And with the winter on the way, the country fears for the worst.
When the war began, I just dropped everything and went to Moldova, and it was the best decision I think I've ever made.
This is Bartosz Garveski, a Michigan State graduate and a former Peace Corps member who lived in Moldova for 3 years. He says he fell in love with the country and he knew he had help after hearing a story of a woman who made it to the capital of Moldova but had nowhere to stay.
And she went up there to that apartment, imagining that a place to lay down and stuff like this. And she struggled to get through the door because that's how packed it was.
As the war raged on, the housing situation slowly got better. But now, the problem is that Moldova has no money to support themselves or the refugees. And with winter on the way, the big concern is how they're going to heat their homes.
The ultimate fear is that people will die, that they won't be supported well enough, and that they will actually freeze to death.
One of the many refugees that Friends of Moldova help says that she knows people in the United States are slowly forgetting about the war. But she wants them to know that each day the war drags on, more Ukrainians will die.
Now everyone can tell that I have lost already my friend, or I know this person who was dying in the war, so something like this. Everyone can tell this.
She says much of the focus is on the fighting in the country, but people need to know of the many refugees who still need their help.
It's very important for all of us, for all people from Ukraine, because we need the whole world to know the truth.
The organization says with inflation, it will cost $250 to heat the home. The problem is the average salary per month is $150. So if you'd like to help, you can head on over to the Scene on 6 section at WLNS.com for more information.